I gotta get a better system. All right, we're at 4 seconds into this video. All right, this is the syllabus introduction video for machining 1391, which is one of the two options for your capstone for your machining associate's degree. I presume neither of you or any of you, if you're taking this course, depending on right now when I'm making a video, there's 2 of you signed up for the course. There could be more when it actually opens up. But I presume neither one of you are working in industry and you're taking this as opposed to co-op. If you were working in industry, we would do your capstone with co-op for $60. We would PLA it, but that's okay. So, anyway, we'll move on. My name is Michael L. Young. You've all had me before. I am the director of the 6 career and technical education programs at the Cypress Center. So, those of you who've had me for machine shop math, it's 100% online. You pretty well know how I drive the train. Okay, let's move on. This is a 100% online independent study course. Independent study course. That means I am not going to bottle feed you. I am not going to spoon feed you. I will not be holding your hand. By the time you've got to this, you've had all the machining courses that you need to do this project. If not, you need to go back and retake the courses and drop this one. Or go get a job in a machine shop and we'll PLA your co-op. Nonetheless, let's move on. All right. If you have a problem with the instructor for this course, this is the individual you need to talk to, Michael L. Young, the director. And if we can't solve our problem, then I'll send you to the dean. If you go to the dean first, she's going to ask you, did you talk to Michael? And if the answer is no, she's going to kick you back to me. If you tell her yes, she's going to text me and say, did Billy Bob talk to you about this problem? And if the answer is no, you're going to be in a world of hurt because you violated the one of the integrity policies for students. But nonetheless, I've never had a problem with a student we couldn't resolve. Y'all already know that if you've had me for machine shop math or anything else. So, all right. We're supposed to do a welcome message in bio. That's a touchy-feely thing. All right. I'm a retired cop, retired engineer. I do my own rifle work in my machine shop and my welding shop at home. So you all know me. Those of you who had me before. And that's enough of that. Okay, let's get on with the business. Topics addressed, recently identified current events, blah, blah, blah. This is a bunch of gobbledygook out of the catalog. In order to have this course, the prerequisites are the manual machining certificate, the level 1 CNC, and technically the level 2. Now, last time I checked, I think some of y'all are taking the last 2 courses. But, so, you're going to become more proficient in the use of manual lathes, milling machines, CNC lathes, and stuff like that. Well, by the time you get to this course, you've already done all of this. I don't care about that. We will get into the project when we walk through D2L, the other video. There are 2 videos, unlike Machine Shop Math, which has a gazillion of them. You're going to take a print. You're going to decide how the project should be machined, assemble the project, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Since this is an online course, I expect you to have great computer skills. Do not use an Apple product. Get you a good Microsoft. We all know Bill Gates is the Antichrist. And don't get one with an ARMS processor. All right. There's no textbook for this. There's reference materials in D2L, and you probably already kept your Haas programming manual, and we'll go on from there. Okay. This is the important dates. Course starts officially on the 20th because the 19th is Martin Luther King Day, but D2L is going to open your stuff up on the midnight of the 19th. Course ends May 17th. Course length is 117. Well, that's how this program calculates it. Okay. Official day of record is February the 2nd. If you have not signed in to D2L by then, you're going to get dropped from the course when I do the ODR. MDR means nothing to you. Here's the important dates. Last date to drop this course is April the 10th. Let's see. The class ends on May 17th. It's a Sunday at 2026. All right, that's 3 months and 28 days. That's 16 weeks and 6 days. That's more than enough time for you to do this project. All right, 16 weeks plus 6 days. That's Lone Star math for a 16-week class. All right, holidays. MLK is on the 19th of January. Spring break. The campus is closed March the 16th through the 22nd. All right, it's 22nd. I'll be 71 on that day. Yeah, 71 trips around the sun. Yahoo! Holidays. Spring holiday. We have to call it a spring holiday instead of Easter now because people get their knickers in a knot. Okay? So, anyway. That's April the 3rd through the 5th. Your important date here, your midpoint project, what you've done at midpoint, is due on March the 29th, 2026. You're to email that to me in a PDF by 23:59 hours to my email address from your Lone Star email address. And my email address is michael.l.young@lonestar.edu. All right, the final project is due on May the 17th. Same deal, 2026, emailed in a PDF format by 23:59 hours. Okay, so you've got 69 days. That's 9 weeks and 6 days from the start to the midpoint. And then you've got an additional 49 days or 7 weeks to the final. If you get everything taken care of for the project at midpoint, then you're done. So you can work it. You get it done in 3 weeks. I don't care. You submit the project to me, and I approve it, then you're good to go. You can go get your entertainment elsewhere for the rest of the semester. All right, here's the tentative instructional outline. Week 1 through 9, working on the project. The rest of it, finishing the project. So, midpoint is 50 points. The final is an additional 50. Unless, of course, you finish the whole project at midpoint, then you get 100. It doesn't matter, you're done. It's a project-based course. All right, let's get down to structure guidelines. Instructor guidelines. This course is a project-based 16-week, 6 days, 3 months, 28 days, or 118 days. It's 100% online independent study. 100% online independent study. Therefore, there's going to be very little one-on-one guidance. You should have all the skill sets by now to do this project. If not, we've already discussed what you need to do. All right, it's critical that you, the student, read what's posted in this syllabus. D2L and any emails I send you, and follow my directions. If you can't do this, drop the bloody course, go get a job in a machine shop, and come back to me, and we'll do co-op by PLA for $60. All right. Attendance. This is a 100% online independent study course. There's no way to monitor or police your activity. I can tell, I'll certainly be able to tell by midpoint how much work you put in. And seriously, if you can get this done by midpoint, which you should be able to, that's 8 weeks. God, you can knock this project out in a week and a half. Communication. You're to use your Lone Star email only to communicate with me and to turn in any submittals. Okay? Do not use your email in D2L or BillyBob@gmail. Use your Lone Star email account. Okay, the assignments are all in D2L. The project's in D2L. When we do the D2L video, we will, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Failure to submit the midpoint assignment on time will result in you being dropped from the course. If you know beforehand for the midpoint due date that you've got an emergency or something, just like in my other classes, email me before it's due and tell me you got a problem, and we'll work something out. If you just walk off the reservation with no communication, I'm going to drop you in a heartbeat. I'm not going to accept late work unless you've communicated with me beforehand that you got a problem. We've agreed to give you an extension. Midpoint's posted due on March 29th. And you're going to title that PDF like you've titled the other things from my courses. Your last name _ first initial _ machining 1391 _ midpoint. If you cannot read your work and or your submittal, you'll receive no credit. You send me garbage, you're going to get a garbage grade. I'm not going to accept multiple image files. This will be in one PDF. If you can't do that, Google it. Figure out how to do it. If I can't read the pages because they're crumbly done, you're not going to get any credit. Make up for project assignments. It's an online class. This is wrong. You got 16 weeks and 6 days. You got plenty of time. So get on it early and finish early. Syllabus disclaimer, I can change the syllabus if I need to adjust things. All right, the rest of this is Lone Star policies. I am not going to bore you and prattle on with reading what you can read in English. Here's all the Lone Star boilerplate garboli that goes into this simpleton syllabus program now. Disabilities, requesting accommodations. It's a 100% online class, so I don't know what kind of I haven't got a letter from anybody, from the accommodation people. So if you need accommodations, you can't find what you need, email me and I'll walk you through this one-on-one. We got everything. We got counseling. We got, you name it, we got it. So if you're having issues with something, let me know and I'll point you in the right direction. And again, this is a course calendar. All right. That should be pretty much it for this simple course. Yeah, this is only 14 minutes. That's good. All right. Next video is going to be the walkthrough D2L. That'll be longer because of the project. All right. See you on the next one.